ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Hillside. On the pole is Dylan Schwallenberg in the brand hammer new Ford Mustangs. Ford has swept the top five. DJ Curtis is in second. Will Goss third. Zachary Fitzwater is fourth. Fifth is Eric Rodriguez. Then it is the guy who won the Go or Go Home qualifying, Max Luger, will sit sixth. Then it's Alan Matthews, Scott Roush, Doug Whitfield, Jessica Kinghart, Luis Hernandez, and so on and so forth, all the way to the back of the field here. But some cars that are different. Robbie Jackson and both RJI cars have now moved to Fords. Robbie Jackson is in this 97 Red Farmer throwback to the Alabama great. And you go back here to the 92. This is his teammate. Green flag, though, is out. And we're racing. Dylan Schwallenberg lead into one. We're going to go show you the 92. That's Zach King right here in the Winn-Dixie Ford. So some brand new cars for some brand new drivers. John Gilbert's probably ecstatic. Both of his cars are in the show this week. Chase Marks got that 41 in the show, but Dylan Schwallenberg in the 21 leading here at Boston. And we know Boston was a track where Ford's very much dominated for a while. And then Chevrolet has won the last couple. I think that's why Ford was really wanting to bring the Mustangs here. I feel like Ford knew they might have had a good short track package. Look at Max Luger, though, trying to gain points. Does not want to be in knockout queue, go or go home qualifying, and is battling right now. Luis Hernandez, though, and the 24, still pretty much the same car. Nothing's changed, except the spoiler got a little bit bigger on these cars. Man, look at Scott Roush trying to get up under Eric Rodriguez in the middle. And the top four are trying to pull away. 21, 2, 17, 22. Here comes Will Goss to the lead. Zachary Fitzwater said, no, it's my time to win a race, guys. Ooh, gets a little loose in front of DJ Curtis. As Will Goss will take the point here at Boston. Here comes Alan Matthews, last week's winner at Pocono. He's looking to go back to back. And the 28 car is flying. Scott Roush has got him a piece. Yeah, look at Alan Matthews moving this rookie out the way, saying, move, son. And man, look at Zachary Fitzwater. Strong run for Zachary Fitzwater. But that puts the 88 Chevrolet in the mix right now for this race win. Let's ride on board with a number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet. See that big run he got down the back. Look at him. He actually might be making a move here pretty soon. Eric Rodriguez starting to make a charge. He's struggled all season long. Looks like Mustang has helped him out some. There's Carl Johnson in the 51. Look at Seth Cole in the 80. Trying to charge up through here. So is Joey Murphy in the 47 with Blake Warren in the 60. Right behind them. And you got the big time Ford back here. Chase Marks. Justin Jones, David Diaz back here battling. What a little packed battle here for about 20th. Oh, somebody very loose. Might have been John Gilbert. Gilbert going under Hernandez for 12th. And Alan Matthews is going for the race lead. And they're going to go back to back. Now Zachary Fitzwater going back by. It's a Chevy battle. A Chevy versus Ford versus Toyota. Right now, Doug Whitfield, another car from Knockout Q, is up here running 8th. Trying to gain some points. All three of the Brights are in the back. Joseph Curtis in the back. Cody Lamas. Oh, contact with the 14. That's Tony Newman, who led a lot last week. Oh man, look at the 24, Hernandez battling. Really doesn't have a lot to worry about. Justin Jones is second in points, 17 back, and I think DJ is 20 something back. So right now, DJ is gaining some points, but I don't think it's enough to get him the point lead. As Alan Matthews dominating in that number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet. Look at the battle here between teammates. Curtis battles Schwellenberg. Look at Doug Whitfield. Could he be the second goer go homer to win a race? Seth Cole won in Atlanta earlier this year. I think the 88's actually pulling away from the Mustangs. But when Chevy unveiled the Camaro, they ran it the next week. They unveiled it at Eldora. They showed up next week and ran it at the next track, and they struggled for a little bit. Looks like the Fords, looks like they might be in that same boat. They did qualify on the front row, sort of dominated the front row, the front five, but now it looks like they're having a hard time running that Chevrolet down. Alan Matthews, and back here is a gaggle. 3, 4, 5 wide. Racing. There's Justin Jones actually now ahead of Hernandez on the bottom. I think you want to get back to the bottom if you're the 24 car. But as you can see where the 2... You see where the 2 and the 28 were both fast early on. Now they're both up on the top, stuck. Oh, new leader. DJ Curtis leading him a lap, getting back in front of Dylan Schwallenberg. Schwallenberg would love to win this race. Get a little momentum back into that 21 team. But man, Alan Matthews is hungry. And look at Max Luger. Right there. Sitting in third. Now sitting in second is this 39 car. Toyota has not been very good anywhere for the past couple seasons, and now could Max Luger be the second go or go home qualifier to win a race? He could be like Seth Cole. Speaking of Seth Cole, let's see where the number 80 Target Chevrolet is running, currently in 26th. He just really had a struggle with this car. Back here's Bobby Striggle and a Michael Walter throwback at a 30 for Pennzoil. Cody Lamas moved to the new Ally colors on that team. And now look at Hernandez to the bottom. Joey Murphy in the 47. And I think Hernandez got in front of Will Goss, and they about wrecked each other back here. Just listening in on Hernandez's radio, he said it's like the Fords, they're packing a bigger hole through the air in front of him. He said the Fusions didn't have that issue. You could just get up on them on the back bumper, get a big draft. Now he says that he feels like they're punching too much air, so he's not getting any air around the nose of that race car. He's just driving through it. So I don't know. Hernandez not liking this big change here with the Mustang. He currently battles Zachary Fitzwater, who did lead some laps earlier. Look at old Buck Brotherton running 19th. And the old Winn-Dixie. There's two Winn-Dixies out here. We have the Winn-Dixie Ford and the Winn-Dixie Chevy, and they're right there together, both of them with flames on them. Get you back to the front of the field. DJ Curtis is kind of Opening up a little bit of a gap here on Max Luger. Oh, Eric almost turned the 39. Eric's like, move, rookie. I want to win here at Hillside. I want to win in Boston. Team Bossman has not had a great season here at Team SB. Even though he owns the team, he's not had that great of a run. And he would love to get up here and beat his own cars here today. And look, now, look who's up here. Doug Whitfield, James Kinghart, Jack Lagacy. James Kinghart loves this racetrack. Jessica Kinghart, the car who won this race so many seasons ago, the 60, was driven by, oh, I can't remember her name. But she drove Annie Thomas. There we go. Annie Thomas drove the 60 Ford. And she won this race like 4 times in a row. 3 in a row, I think. Or 2 in a row. The same crew chief, same pit crew, same everything that's on this 4 car. And last season, this 4 car was up near the front. And it was flying around this track. And they almost won the race. And now James Kinghart up here. And Jessica Kinghart. So that's good. That's good to see those two up here running. Look at Jonathan Zorlian back here though in the STP colors flying. P17. William Brock trying to hold off Derek Edison, who just got himself into the series in the top 35 last week at Pocono. So many different stories in this race of how these cars are handled. We've got a go or go homer. We've got James Kinghart. Wow, James Kinghart just moved Max Luger up out of the way. As Alan Matthews goes back to the point. Will Matthews go back to back? Or will the Kinghart steal the show? Man, it's looking like the Kingharts might just get up here and steal this. Ooh, the 38 having to get out of it. Almost wrecking back there. Here comes Justin Jones in the 42. Rim riding around the outside. And that's going to let in the other American Motorsports car come in. That's Jack Lagacy. Taking over that car from Al Lagacy. So some teams that we thought might get a boost from the Mustang sure did. Team SB did, but I don't know. The Toyota of Max Luger is bad fast. Oh, almost contact as DJ Curtis battles with Matthews for the race lead. 3 laps to go. Matthews shuts the door into 1 and 2. James Kinghart trying to get a push from Eric Rodriguez. They're side by side up here. I think DJ would love for one of these Fords to get up behind him. Does. 2 laps to go. Can James Kinghart win in this American Motorsports car? To the inside. Look at him in the end cockpit. The visor cam. Oh, James Kinghart as he goes to the race lead. The white flag is in the air. Kinghart leads Curtis. Oh man, if you're James Kinghart, you got to get down in front of this 39, and he does. Out of 3 and 4 for the final time, James Kinghart will win at Boston for the Ford Mustangs. That 38 car was on the rail at the end. And you know Ford's got to be glad they brought the Mustang here to Boston. A track that they won multiple races at. They knew how good the cars were. James Kinghart gets Ford back into victory lane. I think it's the first time Ford has been in the victory lane this season. Oh, we got some cars that are tore up. The 31's got some nose damage. That's Jeb Wright finishing 30th. Scoring the last point. Seth Cole's got some damage. I think somebody just hit the banking and, oh. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Cody Lamas. Oh, the 13 stopped. Just carnage ensued. The 16 has a lot of rear end damage. It was 39th. Sam Curtis really didn't show up at the end of this thing, and oh. How do you know that? Oh, man. DJ Curtis. I don't know if it's a little Curtis family appreciation, but I don't think Team SB is going to appreciate how this right here, bam! You can see it destroyed the back of Sam's car. Curtis family, you know, DJ used to drive for this team and just boom, just completely destroyed Sam Curtis's car. I wonder what Eric Rodriguez is thinking about that. Oh, and now they just got to put in a whole new nose. The 80 car has roof damage. This is Seth Cole. What happened to Seth? Did he flip? Oh, I just think he got hit. He got hit a ton, actually. This 26 hit him, and it just caved the roof and everything, and it just killed the whole car. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's your tops 28. Finish your pause and see where you finished. And we're going to go down here, and here's from 13th all the way to 40th. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next week till we meet again.